So today, we got a crazy spectral dagger build. These daggers make armor pretty much useless, and pairing these with a big mana buff bomb, they may even become insane. But hey, will it be enough to reach round 18? Let's find out. Okay, so today we're going to be jumping into the patch notes before we go into a game here. In today's patch, we went to do some experiments as usual. We'll give you a bit of time to test them out and check out in our feedback. The key experiments will be gaining more gold when entering the shop, a higher chance of finding treasure, unique items, and an earlier first skill. So basically going to get +1 golds every round. First skill is now in round 3 instead of round 4, chance of finding unique items in earlier rounds is 12% to 15%, and in later rounds 5% to 7%. Then we got some changes to some items as well. We got the Jinx, which is the bird, cost down from 8 gold to 7 gold. Super Spacious has been buffed with a sale chance of 35 to 40%. Potion Belt now cleanses a little bit more as well. The Obsidian Dragon has been buffed again and down to 6 heat. That could be pretty decent. Extra angry duration has gone 60% to 70%, so you get that a little bit longer second battle rage. Then the Reaper, the Dead Sight critical hit bonus has been increased from 50% to 65%, Cursed Dagger has been nerfed just a small bit, and the Snake has been buffed just a little bit. Okay, let's go and jump to rank games with a random character and see what we're going to get today. So it looks like we're playing the Berserker. I said Ranger. We got ourselves a Berserker's badge, which is kind of awesome. I'm going to definitely be grabbing her spear in the first round because it's going to be a lot of damage for us. And I'm kind of looking at this Berserker's badge. You know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to grab a Wolf's Tusk. Let's grab a Piggy Bank for now as well. And I do kind of want to grab an extra stone, but I do also want to roll. And I really want to set heal herbs. Now we want to keep our stones because we could end up going for a debuff stacking build. Potentially a Poison Ivy type build, but yeah, I'm going to be venturing on. Let's grab our healing herbs in the next rounds. We should be able to deal quite a bit of damage with our spear. Opponent also has a spear with a frying pan with 2 bananas, which could be a lot of damage, but we do have our battle rage, which means we take a lot less damage. But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough here. So we end up bleeding our first life, unfortunately. Now that is a hammer, dagger, combo with a piggy bank. Well, let's grab our storage. Let's grab our hammer here. Let's sell our spear. Let's grab our dagger. And it doesn't mean you can't grab our healing herbs, unfortunately. But I am going to move on. I'm not going to crack open our piggy bank just yet. I'm going to be saving it till we get our skill, which is going to be next round. And I'm hoping for Piggy Pinata so we get a bunch of value overall. Now we are taking on a hammer shell totem with a bag of stones. And unfortunately, it's not looking too great here. We end up bleeding another life, unfortunately. Now we do get Knife to meet you with a hammer dagger build. Yeah, I think we're going to have to take that. Otherwise we take False Life and go for try to go for big old busted blade with hard containers. I'd love to take it, but we need to win right now. We're after losing 2 lives at the very beginning. I'm still going to take False Life. Change my minds. Hell yeah, we're going to try and make that work. Piggy banks, I'm going to be taking the smash open, and we're going to be rolling again. And I do want to grab a fanny pack, increasing the speed of these for now. I'm going to take an extra stone. I'm going to roll once more. And yeah, I'm not going to waste any more gold. Let's keep moving. We're going to try to get as much heals from our False Life. With the Finding Basket, we should be able to get quite a bit of heals from it. And we'll see, can we deal with this smelly wall, stone badge, Ranger here. They're going to be stacking up a lot of spikes with our little Tusk Poker. Shell Totem is going to provide quite a bit of heals. And it's a lot of block we do have to get through as well, which not going to be super ideal. Now we are stacking up some max life with a False Life, which is kind of awesome. Potentially. The fatigue is going to start chipping us down as long with our opponent as well, but honestly, we could be in big trouble here. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't even get our first win, which is pretty bad. We've got a bunch of kinds. We're going to sell it. We're going to grab our dagger. Let's grab the storage. Let's grab this bag of stones. And I'm going to roll again. And hell yeah, I'm going to take more storage. Going to roll again. And another piggy bank. I'm going to have to take and smash open once again. But we desperately need this big old banana for stamina. I'm going to be moving on with 2 daggers here. We should be in a really good spot. Taking on another opponent with 2 daggers as well. But yeah, it's not looking too bad here. Did take a while to actually give us a good advantage here. But opponent still has battle rage. We do enter our battle rage and we trigger our hammer a little bit faster and amazing. Again though, stamina is going to be the big issue, which shouldn't be too much of an issue right now since we got our big old banana. Now, honestly, I'm going to grab more storage. Let's grab a stone. I'm going to roll quite a bit here looking for a freaking under dagger. However, I do want to grab more healing herbs. I'm going to roll again. And that is going to be another dagger. Hell yeah, that's going to be amazing. Triple daggers. Hammer dagger action. With false life. I do want to grab as much vampiric daggers as possible so we can lifesteal like crazy. But we'll see. Can we keep up with opponents? Hell yeah, we can. Our build is starting to come online, which is awesome. We sell you, we grab another one of these. We could grab ourselves the shield here if we want it. Does block a lot of damage. We grab another stone, we roll again. And we could grab the box of riches, which I'm kind of down for. Now that's an armor on sale for 7. Another bag of stones I'm going to take 2. Armor on sale for 7. Do we actually want to take? I think I might take it. But I'm also going to take this gemstone for now. And yeah, I'm going to venture on. We're generating a lot of value with smashing open these piggy banks. We should have a lot of damage with our stones and our daggers and our hammer here. The only thing is that's going to be a lot of stamina down with that shield. But can we keep up? It's not looking too bad here for sure. Our opponent does have quite a bit of spikes, but yeah, we're pretty much full HP and amazing. Now, how many piggy banks are we going to get? An insane amount. I'm going to take every single one of them. I'm going to take this mana orb because I do want to start crafting up spectral daggers like crazy. Let's grab our armor. Let's roll. And I do have to grab this. So I'm going to sell this to take this for now as well. I'm going to have to take out one garlic here. So we can place in an extra dagger. And for now, I'm going to be moving on. I'm going to crack open another piggy bank. I do want to find more holy items so we can start off with a bunch more regen. And after I craft up all these spectral daggers, I'm going to be crafting up moon armor here. So we get tons and tons more block. But can we beat down this other hammer dagger build with enchanted weapons? It's going to be a little bit more dicey because you're going to have a chance to stun us a little bit more often, but hell yeah, not too bad. We got our spectral dagger, we got a bunch of kinds, we're going to be selling it. And yeah, we're probably going to be going for Yggsdrasil leaf here. Now we start off with a bunch of mana so we can smash down our opponents. Hell yeah. We could go for a poison dagger. I'm going to take out a little forging hammer for now. I'm going to grab our lucky clover, going to grab this too. Let's roll again. Let's take another stamina sack. And yeah, we're going to have to take a set of blueberries. Another stone too. Let's roll again. And you're going to be crit chance. With a little bit more regen. So yeah, I'm going to be taking all that. But I'll be back in a second while I sort our inventory. And the thing is, I'm going to sell our Wallace Tusk to actually roll again. And hell yeah, I'm going to be taking a stamina sack. I'm going to move on with this for now. This should be genuinely awesome. We do have our Yggsdrasil sleeve in here, giving us as much mana as possible along with regen. And yeah, we're going to get our spectral daggers crafted up. We are going to begin a double axe with a dragon skull armor, which is going to be a lot of damage reduction, but that's some massive damage here. We're getting our luck stacked up as well, since we do have a set of blueberries and insane amounts of mana generation. It's not looking too bad here. That's for sure. And holy moly, we almost actually lost it there. With the big axe dealing quite a bit of damage. Now this shield is going to be kind of awesome. I'm going to grab this stamina sack for now though. And I'm going to place this in our armor so we get a little bit of block. I'm going to sell our shiny shell. And I might sell one stone here. Actually just grab this. The only thing is, I'm going to move on with this for now. I'm going to craft up a moon shield as well. And I'm going to be looking for more mana orbs to potentially get a big mana buff bomb. Hammer, dagger, Yggsdrasil sleeve could be kind of awesome. That's for sure. Now we are going to begin a crazy looking burning blade setup, except their burning blade is not going to be touching their weapon here. Which is going to be pretty good for us. And they're actually dealing big damage to us. Well, hey, not too bad. Now, speaking of not too bad, we could grab ourselves mana mastery for big mana buff bombs. Or we could take shielded here to block an insane amount of damage. I mean, shielded right now is going to be incredibly awesome for us. Mana mastery could be awesome if you do find yourselves another mana orb. So which should we go for? You know what? Let's take mana mastery for now. Let's go a bit crazy. Let's grab the storage. We could craft up a bunch of stone skin pots, which I'm kind of down for. Let's roll again. That's another freaking dagger. I'm going to be taking it. Our container is literally going to be stone golem. We can get online as well. So I'm going to sell our box riches. Yeah, unfortunately, you do kind of want to sell our box riches here. The only thing is, crafting up a stone skin pot doesn't mean we can get our stone golem online, unfortunately. Now, I do kind of want to grab ourselves another lucky clover. And yeah, I'm going to venture on. We're going to craft up our moon shield so we get a bunch of mana from the rip. And we'll see. Can we actually smash our opponent here? Potentially. Once we get our stone golem online, we should have it on straight away. We should be able to generate up a lot more power. We should be able to get a lot more block. And even more mana. We just need one mana orb after we get our moon shield online. And hell yeah. Amazing. Let's grab a heart container. Let's roll. And that is crazy. Do we still want our little forging hammer here? I kind of want to sell it, to be honest. I'm going to start a lump of coal so we can grab this for now as well. Because I do want to craft up a strong stone skip pot too. For 10 more block. And our holy armor is going to have to be out for now. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Once we get our stone golem online, we should be in an even better spot, to be honest. And we'll see. We are going to begin a dancing dragon double goober action here. So can we actually beat him down? We dealt almost half our HP. One big hammer dagger smash. We got tons of max life. And yeah, it's not looking too bad here. Our opponent is out of stamina like crazy. Although they are kind of coming back a little bit. Hey, not too bad. And crazy. Because we got ourselves that mana orb. Hell yeah. Let's grab our storage. Let's grab our mana orb. Do we even want more healing herbs? I don't think I actually do. I'm going to roll once. And we could grab ourselves a prismatic orb. We'll be back in a second while I sort our inventory once again. For now though, I think I'm going to actually move on with this. We're going to craft up another spectral dagger. This should be genuinely awesome. We should be able to get a lot of block. We should be able to activate our stone golem online. It should be able to do a lot of damage. And we should be able to generate up a lot of mana with our moon shields along with Yggsdrasil sleeve here. To potentially activate our big mana orb here. And yeah, we insta-proc it. We get a ton of max life. With our false life, we get a ton of block. And yes, not even close. Yeah, our build has literally skyrocketed insanely. Now, do you also want to grab this too? I also want to grab ourselves another armor. I'm going to roll again. And you are going to be another potion. Which I'm definitely going to be down for. The only thing is, it is going to have to be this way for now. And yeah, I'm going to roll once. And we could switch up to the big old Buster Blade here. This is exactly kind of what I was looking for, except with a bunch of heart containers. And go for big old Buster Blade to potentially one-shot our opponents, but I think I'm going to stick with a hammer, dagger, spectral dagger, craziness. So we should be able to get a big amounts of mana orbs, explosions, and just, yeah, pretty much one-shot our opponent. I mean, we dealt 100 DPS, we dealt 222 damage within 3 seconds. As for heals, we have 70 healing per second. As for max health gain, we have pretty much the same amount. And as for block, we end up with about 194 block per second. It's technically 470 block. But hell yeah. We're definitely going to be carrying on this on and see what sort of craziness we can actually get from it. If this is Amethyst Steel, we just win the game. Amethyst of Energy, actually, nuts here. I was thinking about crafting up a moon shield here, but if we get another mana orb, we can multi-proc him like crazy. Gonna grab this, let's roll. More crits if we want. I don't think I actually do. Let's keep moving. We'll gladly take a fanny pack for now. And yeah, let's keep moving once again. Unfortunately, going to stall this to roll again. And one more time. And one more time here. Unfortunately, we didn't find ourselves an extra mana orb here. One more mana orb. And we do refund a lot of our mana here. So we should potentially be able to activate 2 mana orbs instantly. Which is just going to be a lot of max life. It's going to be a lot of buffs. It's going to be a lot of damage. And yeah, it should be pretty good here. And amazing. Now, another set of blueberries if you want it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to roll. I'm going to grab ourselves this stamina stack. You're going to be max life stacking if we want it. I don't think I actually do. And you're going to be more block. But let's not take it. Another fanny pack. I would gladly take 2. Let's roll again. And yeah, I'm going to roll again. But yeah, I'm going to venture on. We could use our Jin's lamp here to potentially lamp our axe. You know what? We could have actually done that. We lose all the crits, which, yeah, I don't actually really want to do that because we're smashing our opponents. super fast here. Let's grab Protect Little Purse. That's pretty much nearly our whole inventory full, except for 2 little slots down here and here. Let's grab our stone. Let's keep moving. I'm going to grab this fanny pack and just slot it in here for now. It's not most ideal, but it is what it is. Another dagger, hell yeah. Another bag of stones, if you want a stronger stone golem, could be kind of awesome too. A little bit more luck from the get-go, kind of want to grab 2. Let's keep rolling. And more crits, if we wanted to. But I'm genuinely just looking for another mana orb here. More mana orbs means more big mana buff bombs. Means more incredibleness. Our opponent does have a lot of block, but we do attack through with our spectral daggers. They do have a lot of lifesteal as well. And we're stacking up a crap ton of max life. And I mean, it's looking kind of insane. We almost have 1000 max life, and we deal some insane damage as well. This spectral ham dagger build is kind of looking insane. Now, let's grab you. I'm to darkness, not exactly what we're looking for. Another set of blueberries. You know what, I'm not going to take it. Going to keep rolling. Let's keep moving. Roll one more time. I lied one more time. And we could sell this just to grab ourselves another prismatic orb to start off with a bunch more mana, but again, we just need 1 mana orb. I'm going to sell it. And I am going to place it in here for now. And I'm going to venture on. It should be 8 more mana. So we'll see. We'll give 26 more mana, which is not too bad here. And we should be able to generate up a little bit more buffs if the fight goes on for super long, but I don't think it is going to go on for super long because that's going to be massive, massive damage here. Now this is the final round. These final few rounds have been going super fast. And I would have loved to craft up a second strong stone skip pop, but unfortunately that's not exactly what we can do right now. Collect a little purse, let's keep rolling. More luck. Another stamina sack. Which I'm not going to take. More crit chance we could take for this spectral dagger. And also this spectral dagger, which, you know, I'm going to take. I'm going to sell this garlic, 2 roll, and that's pretty much our whole build. Now, honestly, what a super fun build. The wolf badge, not doing a whole lot for us, but the mana mastery into a bunch of spectral daggers with a freaking stone golem, hell yeah. Turned out to be insanely awesome. Now, is it going to win out? We'll have to see. We're going to slow it down. We are going to begin a triple amethyst steel. That's going to be a lot of freaking power. And they're going to get it again with the repeater as well. Also another hammer dagger build with knife to meet you, which is exactly what we could have went for too. But with false life, I think it's going to be kind of awesome because we're going to get a lot of max life stacking. With the amount of heals we're going to proc. Dealing some big damage. Now, more mana orbs here would have been straight up nuts. We do make Resurrect, they do answer back with a lot of damage, we do actually get our Battle Rage, and unfortunately, that invulnerability actually went out to fight for him. So we do end up falling short. They had 111 DPS here, which is kind of mad. But I mean, they had literally triple Amethyst Steel with a repeater, which is madness. Definitely madness. Unfortunately, since they did have invulnerability, our DPS dropped significantly. Because for those couple of seconds, they did have invulnerability. Meaning we dealt no damage. And as for heals, we did end up with 30 healing per second, which is not as crazy as I'd like it to be. But again, once they do have invulnerability, we're not dealing any damage, so we're not getting our vampirism. Our opponent's healing, they had 52 since they did resurrect. And as for block, we ended up with almost 52 block per second. But unfortunately, they did actually manage to outpace us, which is kind of crazy. But anyways, we did survive 3 lives left. Let's go and see just how much rank points we managed to get. Plus 21. Rank us back up to Masters and more, once again. But anyways, I'm going to be here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even subscribe. And I hope you look for the next one. I'll see you next time. Okay, we're going to jump back into history and we're going to see can we deal with some other builds. We're going to begin another hammer dagger build action with a brass knuckles. Now they're going to be trying to inflict a bunch of poison, but yeah, it should be pretty good for us. And this fight is not looking even remotely close like the last one. Amazing. Now can we deal with a Paradise Barb, Staff 1 healing, Hunger Blade with a little chestnut? Potentially. Yeah, we definitely can. Now can we deal with a big old double axe with a Shaman Mask? I definitely think we can. It's going to be quite some time scaling up that double axe. We should be able to get our block. We should be able to deal our damage before they get that big old double axe going crazy.